Hey, we're excited to have Linda here with us. Now, before she gets you painting the walls, we're gonna have a quick discussion on the types of paint that you can use and what's gonna work best for depending on what you're painting. So Linda.
Definitely. We like a high quality paint. We use a lot of Sherwin-Williams, but there are a lot of varieties out there. A lot of big box stores carry some good paints, but if you do use a higher level paint, you're going to have a better finished product in the end, and a lot less. You're not going to have to work quite as hard. We like the cashmere, and there's different sheens. You have a flat, a low luster, similar to eggshell satin. Those three sheens are all similar. You can use a flat, but if you do use a flat, I recommend a high quality, because there are some flats that actually are washable. And depending on your walls, a lot of people that have smooth walls, they like that flat, with no sheen to it. There is also a new one that's a matte that people like real well, just for a little bit more. We use a high quality. This is a product that we use a lot. I say we, as the team that I work with. We've had good success with a high quality trim paint. This is an epoxy. You don't necessarily have to do that. Enamels. There's Sherwin-Williams has several lines that are excellent, and this is something you want to do on your doors and your trim, your windows, surfaces that take a little bit more of abuse, because your wall paints just don't quite cut it. The cashmere is good, but it's still just meant for your walls. And this here is a primer. And if you've got new sheetrock, you've got some patching, you've got a surface that is hard to cover, for instance, like a color that's maybe red or black, and you need to give a base coat because you are giving it a lighter look, I recommend a good primer. And this also can be used as a ceiling paint because it's a primer finish coat, so you are able to use that for your ceilings as well. And flat is a nice product for your ceilings, especially if you have a lot of light in your room. Sometimes it's just better if the less sheen, the better look you will get.
So you mentioned using maybe like a washable paint, right? So yes. If I have a bunch of kids running around my house, it's probably a bad idea to use a flat paint on the walls then, because you can't clean it. And you'll see all the marks then?
There is a high quality paint out there that is flat if you really love it, but be prepared to spend some money. But yes, if you have animals, you have high traffic areas, children, I recommend going at least eggshell satin or semi-gloss for sure.
Okay, yeah. Awesome. But with ceilings, using a flat might be smart, because no one theoretically should be touching the ceiling, and then it hides all the imperfections.
Right, correct.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
The less sheen, the less it highlights, those imperfections in your walls. That's why people like on a smooth wall, they like to go with a flat, no sheen at all.
Cool.